Quarter Ninja presents.
Hello and welcome back to Quarter Ninja's Lair, where we play games, and today we play Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. We are doing our playthrough videos and this is video number 20. So what we are doing, you see here this beautiful Mercedes. We are restoring it. As you know, we started to restore stuff a little bit. Let us check, do we have any job? No, all jobs are pretty much crappy. We could take this one, why not? We are at the moment at level 47, as you can see in top right corner, and you know, because we are already at level 50, we are restoring more, taking storyline missions. You probably remember that I said I will actually take all storyline missions because they're integral part of the game, and we should play through them, explain them, you know, see what can be done with them, etc, etc. So we are actually going to do that, but at the moment let's do this job. What I will do, as always, I will just go through stuff, see, you know, there are no single jobs at the moment, and single means only one thing to repair. So I'm taking these doubles because better that than nothing. That is Lotus. I shouldn't do that. Lotus is a little bit more complicated, and I think I really did not need that. But what can we do? Let's immediately go and see, you know, remove starter, remove drive shaft, and let's change the gearbox and see how fast we can progress through levels. And this is what's going on. Yeah, some little lag, I don't know why. A little bit strange, but it happens. And you know, as always, it's still lagging for some strange reason. I don't know why, but I hope everything will be okay. Strange. Never lagged before, but today the game decided to lag a little bit, even if I have steady 60 FPS and only 15% CPU usage, and graphic card is not really doing much. So yeah, I don't know. Let's change this, and if this keeps going on, we will have to probably restart or do something else. So at the moment, let's go. No, we need gearbox parts, which are here. I don't know how many. Let's buy, I don't know, completely arbitrary number 8, and this, and flywheels 7. Doesn't really matter, honestly. Who cares? 9. Let's see, let's change this. Yeah, it seems still it's lagging for some reason, and I'm looking at my computer and nothing special is going on. So yeah, who knows, we will see. This is first gearbox job. And exhaust job, as you probably seen when I disassembled it, it was pretty small exhaust job, only 2 middle mufflers, which shouldn't be really a big deal. I think I should sell all old parts. We have quite a few of them, I think, and we will do that. Just let's change this, and I think this car is done. We can send it. Let's see here how many or how much XP, but nice bonus, how many XPs we are going to get. 134. So that is pretty nice. You see, we cannot repair anything, and we can actually maybe, let's sell these groups. Groups you have to sell like this, okay? No, wheels we are going to keep. Groups you have to sell like this, because you cannot sell them until they are ungrouped in any other way. You know what I'm thinking? Repair, there is nothing to repair, so actually whatever we sell doesn't really matter. Okay, so wheels we are going to keep for the moment, and we'll see after what we are going to do. This is the job we were looking for. And you know, before I start with explanation about the jobs and how they're functioning, I do that every episode. Let's do this Lotus, which is complicated, and let's see why is game it's still lagging. I hope it will not be a big deal, because as I said, this is like a stream format, and I'm trying to do it like a stream, a live, going from the start to the end, 2-hour episode, because you know, I cannot stream from the place where I live at the moment. It's simply impossible. I would love to, but I cannot. So you know, I'm trying to do my best, and my best at the moment is this. Actually, this is why I don't like Lotus to work on Gearbox and stuff. With Lotus you have issue that you have to push car up first, remove oil filter, then down, remove starter, then up, remove other stuff. So it's a little bit complicated, I don't like it, but nothing can be done about that. And yes, my game is lagging for no apparent reason really at all, but I am honestly going to keep playing because I don't think it impacts really our game much. And I will check after the game, you know, after we finish with this episode, what's going on. So, as I said, just to be on the safe side, to repeat, this is a stream format. I cannot stream from where I am at the moment, so I love to stream, I love to interact with people, but I cannot do that, so actually I'm trying to do it like this, and you can communicate with me through the comments, you know, comment section down below. Feel free to, you know, leave your opinions, what you're thinking about the series, how did you like it or how you didn't like it, and other stuff, you know, about the cars, what you like, what you don't like, what you drive, what would you like to drive, etc, etc, you know, all the things cars related. Feel free, you know, to share with me, and also not only me, but other viewers, you know, it's always interesting to see how people are thinking, what they like, what they don't like, etc, etc. So we are moving here, and I will slowly assemble the Lotus, and then we will move forward with other stuff. Also, you know, as always, if you like what I'm doing, there is that nice little like button, so please feel free and, you know, just press it. Every single like counts, and I really appreciate it. Of course, you know, subscription if you can, why not subscribe on the channel? And as you know, it means a lot to me, but it means a lot to you also, because you will get news, you will get information, you know, you can always notifications and things like that, just to buy that Gearbox. So subscription is not only one way useful, but it's actually two ways, you know, for you and also for the creator. With that out of the way, this is blue one we don't want. This is with adjustable gear ratios. We will just put this one. With that out of the way, let's start with assembly, and let's talk about jobs. So as I call them, single, double, triple, etc, etc. The best ones are single jobs, where you have only one thing to do, and that thing can be, you know, gearbox, exhaust, whatever, doesn't really matter. But there is a front and rear exhaust. Just let us check. I think there is manifold. Yeah, I've seen it, so be patient and bear with me. Again, we have to come from engine bay, but let's first buy Lotus things, not here, of course, but in shop. And let's see what, that was a lease, if I'm not mistaken, this one and this one. Let's just first do this, and I think it is this one. No, this is Esprit actually, okay. And as you can imagine, as you know probably by looking my videos, I don't care really about money much. It's not a big deal. You can always earn money, even if you buy something that you don't need. You can always later use it, sell it, or whatever else. So we will return tires also. I don't think we are going to need them. And I will fix that manifold, and then I will finish with this car. Let's talk about the job. So single, triple, double, whatever, the best singles, then doubles, triples, don't take them if you don't have to. Well, actually don't take them ever until you're level 50, if we are talking about grinding. If we are talking about fun, feel free, you know, to take even, you know, jobs that have 4 or 5 different things to do. Why not? It's interesting, it's fun, and things are always nice, you know, to do like that. Okay, this is which E4, well, I4 actually, to be more precise, E, okay. Yes, so first best job that you can take is actually the, is actually the gearbox. And why the gearbox is the best job? Well, now we can argue that the better job than gearbox would be the, can we put starter, and then I think we can, The better job than Gearbox would be exhaust, because it brings almost the same XP for usually less work and shorter time. But if we are calculating money into the equation and basically looking for money and XP per minute, you nice payout again. Let's finish engine cover. Okay. You definitely want to do Gearbox, because Gearbox always has some nice bonus attached, money bonus, and exhausts are really not bringing actually almost any money, and we will see that in the process. You see, it's 3,500, so not bad. This is gone, 122 XP. I'm not happy with XP, but it's okay. Bodywork, I really don't want to do it, but we don't have anything better, so let's take it, and you know, we will get it out of the way so we can showcase it. This is pure exhaust, which, you know, is the best job actually that you can take, probably XP time wise, but it's not good for the money. So first, the best job you can take, and you see this is like 2 minutes. Not 2 minutes, no, 30 seconds actually. I'm just talking wrong things. It's super fast. Let's see, do we have spare VH or V8 OHV? We have, and the job is done. So actually, let's call it a minute. Probably it was a minute, and I can do this. And you see, 27 and 27 money units. Funny, but still 127 XP. So it's ridiculous, and for less than a minute. Okay, let's I will just do this. So as I explained before, we will go back to our repair jobs. When I'm doing bodywork, because I have never found a way to transfer this part list to anything meaningful or useful into the game, I'm actually taking a photo, because you cannot jump in, out, in, out. I was doing that for first 10 episodes or so, then I decided to switch it to the photos. So actually I take photo, I know it is a Village Jeep Military, we go to our body shop and we say, Willis, did I? Probably I did. Oh, there is Y, not I. Okay, it doesn't really matter. So we are talking about military version. So we need front right fender. Front right fender, that is a military version. We need rear bumper. Front, where is the rear bumper? This is the rear bumper. Left taillight military. Not taillight, not left taillight. Right taillight also. And we need trunk window. Where is trunk window? It's somehow... it is here. Okay, so these are 5 parts, and when you're doing body, actually it's very simple. Front right fender, let's remove front right fender. So I'm going just by the list. Rear bumper should be somewhere here. Indeed it is. Both tail lights, you remember that probably, and the trunk window. Now I will talk about repair jobs. This was just a showcase how we can do this. Oh, sorry, this is the proper. And just return the new parts that you got here. And I'm just reading from my phone. It's easy. You know, sometimes it's few parts you can remember, but this is the easiest way I found. Of course, if you found some better way, and I'm just talking here a little bit crazy and not things that are correct, let me know. But you know, I'm kind of almost sure I didn't manage. There is no really better way to do that in a simple way. So we are switching back to normal mode and going back to our paint shop. We didn't visit paint shop today, but let's visit it now. So this was a body work. Sometimes you will get a body job that will say paint the car only, and that's the best ever. Set factory color, paint the car, and that's about it. Let's see how much money we are going to get for this job. It was not so fast and everything, but again, it's okay-ish bonus, and 115, so not bad. Okay. Now I will take jobs and everything and just talk about the different things that we can do, because I think it's time not to, you know, interrupt that I interrupted myself like numerous times. And now let's finish the story. So Gearbox is the first one, best one, and the most money and XP per minute actually, and there is no doubt about that. Jobs, gearbox jobs are usually simple relatively, from 7 to 12 parts, and that's about it. You should check always your starter. You see, starter is from engine bay. First remove it here. V8 engine, for example, is starter is integrated into a gearbox, so it's from under the car. You should, well, you know, when you play a little bit more, you will know from top of your head, but always check it, so you don't want to go back and forth if you don't have to. So gearbox, always the best job. Second best job is exhaust. And exhaust is super fast. I gave you example like a few minutes ago. We did it in less than a minute, I presume, and got 120 XP. Also, we got 50 money units, which is a ridiculously low amount, but it doesn't really matter because we are in for XP at the moment. You know what we are doing just things for XP. So this is also ridiculously fast job, you know, just a gearbox and that's done. A third best job would be after the exhaust. Third best job would be the, I would say, brakes. Okay. Brakes, simple reason why brakes. Brakes takes not a big money. The brakes are taking starter a little bit more time because you have to go around all four wheels and maybe some, you know, ABS pump, ABS module in the engine bay. But actually the brakes are bringing nice money and you can do it with your eyes closed. So I would say brakes, third best job, and the fourth best job would be the bodywork, and that's only because it's extremely annoying, you know, needing to take like picture or photo on your phone to be able to do it fast and efficient, and I really don't like that. As I said, if you know a better way, easier way, or anything else, let us know in the comments below. Everyone would be grateful, I'm quite sure, not only me. Okay, let's move it there. So this is about jobs. So single jobs, as this one is, as you look at, we need to focus on the car. It is single job, it's only exhaust, are the best. Other than single jobs, you can take dual jobs, which will include, actually, this is the part, maybe gearbox and exhaust. These are good also. I don't mind doing them, because gearbox and exhaust are usually quite simple. Anything over that, like gearbox and brakes, or I don't know, body and brakes, it's a little bit complicated, and I would avoid that if you don't have to do it. So, you know, concentrate on single jobs. A list, as I said, is gearbox, exhaust, brakes, and bodywork. Now we don't have anything, and we will, for the moment, switch to our beautiful Mercedes. Please watch previous episode and see what we have done. We restored engine fully, built it from the zero with few power parts, you know, not really few, with quite a few power parts, performance parts, and it is amazingly beautiful car really. And we can see when you click here on the status what we are missing. So let's see. We are actually missing two clips, battery and brake servo. Okay, battery is here, we have been charging it, so it is charged, no problem at all. Let's switch to mount mode. Where is our battery? It is at the back of the car. We can from here access and put it in. Brake servo, I'm absolutely sure we have one, perfect, and starter as always. We don't have starter, this is interesting, so we will have to buy starter. And this is kind of very strange because starters are usually the things that are typing for the win, that are really not braking and are always there, but on this car that was not the case. So, yep, the starter is here. Now two clips. Okay, where the clips are, they should be probably on the air filter. No, the clips are here. So why we are missing clips? Now, guys, I honestly don't have a clue. I cannot remember where the two clips are and why we are I know, maybe ignition distributor does this thing. Well, let me see, maybe from here, approach it from here. Do we have ignition distributor? Where? No, we have ignition coils. So distributor is here. Okay, I think, yes, I think I got it. So these are the clips that are missing. I wasn't sure. We have two coils, of course, but we need distributor for engine to work properly. So let's see what's going on here. So Other than that, we do need what? We do need quite a few of body parts, and we need rims, wheels, and stuff. So we are going to check that in a moment. Simply, let's see. Rim 300 SL. We are restoring it to that proper, let's say, original way. So these rims, we will go and use our tire machine, and we are not using it very often. And we are going to remove all the tires from the rims. Rims can be fixed, as you can imagine. Tires cannot. So let's first remove all the rims, and let's see, and tires, and let's see where we are. And when we finish that, when we see how many things we can repair, we are going to actually just buy tires, and I think use these original rims, and that's about it. We're not going to play much with that. There is no need, and I think maybe time is coming for us to start sell our cars that are restored, because you know that is also a nice. You can get some nice achievements, you know, by selling cars. So yeah, that's also not so bad. I don't know. I think 1,000 giving you like gold or something. I have to check achievements. I cannot remember from top of my head. So this is a 300 SL rim, 16-inch 300 SL rim. Let's buy one 300 SL 16. We will take this one, definitely one. So we have 4, and we need tires. Actually, I have no clue which tires are going there. So let's check, you know, all the newest parts that you removed are on the bottom. That doesn't mean good parts, but newest. 185, 75, 16. Vintage tire B. 185, 75, 16. 185, 75, 16. 195, 75, 16. Let's see. And this is it. I think 4 pieces. Yeah. So we got tires, and let's go to our tire machine again. And as you remember, probably if you were watching my videos, you should always, you know, combine rim and tire, and then simply go here and balance it, because without a balancing, tire cannot actually go to the car. Well, wheel. Let's say wheel. What have I got? Why did we not buy one rim just a few seconds ago? 300 SL. Am I crazy? Let's buy another one. I should simply go later and check. This is 316 buy, and I definitely got it. Let's see what's going on. We will just, you know, keep balancing stuff and putting rims and tires together. Strange. I was absolutely sure I got it, but I didn't. In meantime, let's check our jobs. Do we have some suspension? Don't take suspension. Let's take brake. We didn't do brake today at all, so we will take brake job and do it, because it's important to showcase it in every episode. You know, some of you will watch every episode, some of you will watch, you know, maybe one or just a part of one. So, you know, whenever we can, we will actually showcase the things and what can be done or not. So let's do a fast mount of the 2 actually wheels that we have, and then what we are going to do, we are going to finish with our balancing, take these 2 wheels, and then we are going to think how to finish that beautiful car, or maybe do this Dacia or Renault in between our jobs. Let's see. Okay, so that's the second balancing. Again, we are opening this. You know, I don't want it, but I will take it because we don't have anything better. Okay, let's move this one immediately to lifter 1, and we will move this one to lifter 2. So we have enough space. You see, you can bring cars only on these 2 spaces. So that's kind of the good thing when you're buying them. Okay, so wheels are balanced. We will finish that later. Let's see. Brakes. So brakes, usually modern cars, they do have ABS system. Let's see, brake caliper, brake pads. We will open hood and just do a very fast check. You see this ABS module, it's rusted. It means it's gone. So I would remove it and immediately put new one. If we have new one, perfect, we have. We will put new one, and that's about it. That's done. We don't need to think about internals anymore. We can push car up, and what I'm doing, you know, going around clockwise from wheel to wheel, just removing the wheel, removing the three parts under the wheel. So actually, brake caliper is part number 1, pads part number 2, and you can see the condition of the part here in the top left corner. You see, 1%, it's been completely gone. So you can always see that. We are just turning back, mount mode, and putting old pad. Don't forget this, don't call it old, let's call it original. I'm fighting with that in last 20 episodes. It's original part from the car and the customer, and you see here we can use original. Let's do this, original brake caliper cylinder. The customer is quite happy with the condition of the parts, so you know, he said to us, use these original parts from the car wherever they are of good enough quality, and he doesn't want to pay much more money, so we are doing that. So actually, these are the brake jobs. As I said, these take a little bit more time, and I prefer to do gearbox or exhaust if I can. But if I can't, this is 12% caliper, 15 pads, and this probably will be, yeah, all three parts are gone. And I would always prefer basically these two, as I said, brakes and exhaust over, not brakes, sorry, gearbox and exhaust over the brake job. The last but not least is the bodywork, as I said, that, yeah, specific situation, because the mechanics in the game is not the greatest, and I think, as I always talk about that, and you know, I'm trying to give my opinion, because as you probably know already, I had been working in a big gaming company as head of community management for quite some time. I do know gaming. I honestly, you know, think I'm very, very much, how to say, I know what I'm talking about, actually. That's about it. And you know, as I always talk about that, I travel the world. I've been on all biggest game shows. I met numerous developers, people who are doing different things, including, for example, the creator of Oculus, you know, and stuff like that. So I did have that amazing opportunity, you know, to meet and talk and engage with all these people. And I know how development is working, so I can tell you, actually, this game is great and I love it, don't take it wrong, but development of this game is not the greatest. The actual effort that developers put into the development of the game as such, after it was released, is really not the greatest. You know, they release DLCs and stuff like that and some major fixes, but nothing much than that, and the game has such a great potential. But again, you know, I know what I know and they probably know what they know, so we cannot do anything about that. Let's hope that they will make version 2021 to take a little bit more money from us and, you know, at least fix all the problems we have at the moment in the game. So we are taking two more jobs, as you can see. One was gearbox and second is the exhaust, the best jobs we can take. And we are still sitting relatively far from level 48, and I want to push forward today. I'm even thinking maybe not to do storyline job at all, but rather to push with repairs. Again, we have, you see, ABS module here, so always pay attention on that. Actually, I cannot remember ever that in these jobs the servo was gone. Sometimes in some restorations or storyline, yes, but in these jobs, no. Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe today we are just going to push and try to go as far as possible, maybe even to level 50 if we can. That would be astonishing achievement. I'm not sure can we do that. Absolutely, I'm not sure, I don't know. But I am kind of looking forward to try to do it. If we can, we can. If we cannot, we cannot. So let's see, these are 68%, we have to check here 64%, so this is what our customer is looking for. So brake pads are gone, the discs are good, I can tell from the looks, so always take care to put the original part back in, but pads are necessary to be new. And caliper, again, original one with original cylinder, you do that, and that's about it. This wheel is done. And this job we will check XP, we didn't check last time XP, I think it's usually from 101 to 110 or so, depends on how many things you have to remove and stuff like that. Do not forget, whenever you remove part like this, you will get +1 XP. Look at this, when we remove caliper, +1 XP. When we remove brake pad, +1 XP. So also, depending how many parts you remove, you will get additional XP in the process of disassembling and assembling. That's kind of good to know. So when you're doing restorations, you will always get a few hundred XPs for all these parts that you moved, removed, etc, etc. So that's good to know. Other than that, XP comes basically from finished jobs, and it's always in the range of 100, 100 plus. Also, I didn't mention a very important thing. So when I'm talking about single jobs, like, you know, doing only gearbox job or only exhaust job, etc., and I said sometimes you can take these dual jobs and everything. Yes, you can. The biggest problem with dual jobs we didn't mention is payout. Not money, but XP. With dual jobs, your payout will always be somewhere in the range of 100 something, so 130, 40, 50, which means you are effectively going to lose, I was calculating a little bit, around 60 XP usually per job. And time-wise, you will spend, you know, the same time like you did two jobs, two single jobs. So yeah, if you're looking at that, trust me, single jobs are always so much better. Only two things, we are not going to even remove disc, we don't have to do that. We know that pads are gone, and unfortunately calipers we don't have. We have few that we can fix. Let's go and run to our repair bench. We didn't do anything today on repair. No, we did very fast, I remember, Jeep. But we can fix one caliper, ABS module, another caliper, and cylinder I'm not going to fix because it is from the customer's car, and the customer doesn't really want a better cylinder for him. That older one, well, original from his car, is perfectly acceptable. And that's it. So that was a brake job. As you can see, it took quite a longer than usual jobs that we are doing. Let's see the XP gain, only 500 units money, and XP gain is 109, so not really great at all. I'm just doing this fast, and you know, I'm doing all of that really fast because I'm now absolutely sure that you know, that you for sure know how things are done. If you did watch through this playthrough, you know how things are done and how everything is going on, and I really don't want to kind of spend time on explaining things again and again. If you are not clear with something, if you don't understand something, please let me know in the comments below. I will be glad to answer. Or simply just watch previous playthroughs or start from the first episode. I do believe these are quite interesting, you know, they are 2 hours, not much time. You can always, you know, go to the part you like, or, you know, just check what's going on. But there is quite a few things that you can learn. Also, I learned in the process. Actually, you know, I played this game for quite some time, but yeah, when you don't play for months and months, you forget things. So I did learn a thing or two in the process, so I think we all have benefited from this playthrough. And we are very near level 50, after which we can start enjoying the game and, you know, do some things completely differently. But at the moment we are pushing level 50, and obviously from the situation at the moment, we know that up to level 50 we can go in about 20 or 21 episode, which means just let's buy the gearbox, which means just give me a second, I will tell what it means. It means we needed 40 something hours. Yeah, so 20 episodes would be 40 hours, 42 hours or so. So that's about that. And that should be, you know, I think I did push a little bit harder than casual player would, because you would enjoy game in different ways, you know, do some other stuff. I didn't do that much. Amazing payout, look at that, perfect. Let's finish on 100. Oh, starter, as always, you know, starter is my nemesis, and if you know, if you watch my episodes, you know that starter and I have that strange relationship, love, hate and stuff, and you know, I very often forget about starter for some reason. That's kind of strange, but what can you do? 132. So 132, amazing XP gain, and you should always do these things, singles as much as you can. We are watching nothing here. This is single job, we don't want to do it, it takes too much time. This could be okay, but I don't want to do it because it's brake and exhaust. Yeah, let's simply wait. There is no rush. This was the next one. Let's see what is this one. Exhaust. Again, first let's check our manifolds on the engine, and these are behind here. These are good, so we don't need to think anymore. Just push car up and check what is down below. Okay, so you know, 35 minutes into the game, we are pushing very, very hard, and I'm thinking, you know, as much as we can do today, this is going to be perfect, because we really want to finish with level 50, and we really want to start to show some game play. Rear muffler. In a way, gameplay should be a little bit more fun, and we should do some things that we are not having really enough time to do usually. And payout is nothing, but when we finish order 102 XP, for me that's everything I needed. Crappy jobs, we don't want a single one. Yeah, when we go there and like you know, start really doing stuff with our I don't know, garage, do restorations, make cars and stuff like that, I think it's going to be much more interesting and satisfying. Also, what I'm thinking, you know, feel free to leave in the comments below your basically opinion, not really opinion. Tell me what cars you would maybe like to see restored. Check mods, you know, on the Steam workshops you can check mods and see what cars are in the mods, and you know, if you want some specific car, I will be really happy to install that specific mod, and of course to try to find the car in the, you know, junkyard, the barn or whatever, and then, you know, I can restore it actually for you. You know, you can choose the color even, and what to be, and what you want to written on the plate, license plate and stuff like that. So yeah, why not? Just let me know in the comments below, and we will see what can be done. But you know, I am planning in any case to introduce 10 mods at the time, because mods are slowing down the game, and I really don't kind of want to overwork the game and the engine. So we are going to introduce 10 mods at the time, and with these 10 mods we are simply going to try to find this car, restore them and sell them and move forward. We will see how that will go, and you know, how many episodes actually do I want to do, but I'm thinking maybe I will just keep doing it until, you know, I feel it's prudent and efficient and things like that. So this was a Gearbox job. This, you know, with front wheel drives, front wheel shafts and stuff, when you have to remove wheels and things, and yeah, they're a little bit slower. And they do take a little bit more time, but still, this should be done. And again, payout is perfect. What did I say about starter? You remember, I presume you remember. Again, starter is the thing I forgot. Let's check jobs. This one is ours. Okay. Sometimes a little bit slower, especially with some specific cars. Okay, let's put starter in, and when we have starter in, I think we can finish the job. We are sitting almost at the level 48. Okay, this is it, done. 100 and 132 again, 132, amazing. We are sitting at level 48, so ladies and gentlemen, we managed to pass level 48 in 39 minutes, although not only all 39 minutes we did things with repairs. And yeah, so around 30 minutes, that's I would say that, push car up, and I'm always checking the jobs. Now we have only one, which is sad, but not many things we can do about that. We'll try somehow to come here, you know, starter on these big V8 engines is here, so not a big deal. We need to remove drive shaft, and it's only gearbox at the moment, so no things inside the gearbox are broken. That's good, because it is going to be a little bit faster. Let's see. Oh, actually, just check. Ah, no, my bad. I didn't pay enough attention. Actually, everything is gone, which is good. I like when everything needs change, because there is more money for us always in these scenarios. Okay, so all of that is gone. No big deal at all. I didn't pay attention. I was sure it's only gearbox, but then I realized I just misread the thing. Good. So that's another gearbox job done. And I would hope for another 130 XP or so. Gearbox V8, we do need these. These are often needed, although don't forget we are now coming into the region of level 50. And level 50 is kinda, you know, that breaking point where you don't have anything else to do in terms of, you know, leveling yourself. So when we go to level 50, then we are going to slow down really with these orders. But you should do orders actually from time to time, because you should, did you put starter in? Yes. You should, look at payout, wow. And 165 even, amazing. You should do orders because you're going to get cases and you're going to get a barn maps, which is somewhere around, yeah, we'll show that later, doesn't really matter, which actually are very useful, very nice. I like the implementation of, especially barns. The cases are kind of useless from my point of view, but it's okay. So, you know, not to complain or so, just to say it's okay. Implementation is fair enough and correct. So we are talking here about what? About rear muffler and the part that is not discovered. I will be just to be safe. I will come here. So this is muffler, just to check, and yeah, we can push car up, because as always I want to check inside the engine bay to see if there is exhaust manifold gone and needs change. This time not. So we need actually rear muffler 158 and this one. Let's go. I will type 158, and then we should have front exhaust pipe. I think that was that, and rear muffler was that. These two, and let's try to put them back in. I love exhaust jobs, because this is it. This done. No payment, but 102 XP. For what? Less than a minute again. Now, we don't have good job. As you can see, triple and even, you know, 4 or 5. Quite a lot of them. What we are going to do in the meantime, while we are waiting for the jobs, let's return wheels back on the car, and let's see about the exterior and interior of the car, and let's finish it. And we will always recheck, you know, now we did this, and then we are going to recheck nothing. Okay, so again, right click, status, and let's see. Okie dokie. Let us check when we go to assemble mode. Now, we know that we are missing hood. It's 100%, perfect. And we can just, I want to close it. It's easier like that. We are missing a left headlight, 90% no. Actually, we don't want that. I have to pay attention. We want only 100% parts. Easier for us would be just to go to the body and see. What I will do, everything that is not 100%, look, I'm going to sell, okay? And also these things, cannot be bothered with them. So I'm looking, this cannot be repaired, I tried, so anything that is, I'm doing it manually because I want to be sure. Anything that is less than 100, we are going to actually sell. Okay, we have two doors, not wheels. I'm thinking like, what is the word? It is a door, actually. I think we have trunk maybe. Yes, it's 100% again. And we have front right door. Now, we need a rear bumper. And let's check jobs. Nothing still. We are waiting for the job. Until then, we are going to go to our body shop, okay? Type 300 and see what do we have. Let's do SL, 300 SL. This should give us only Mercedes parts. We know that both of these are gone, and I think both of these, and this one, and this one, and this one. Glass, I'm not sure even, and I don't even care. Do I need everything? I'm just buying everything, that's about it. I think I will need everything anyway. So I'm returning to our assemble mode, and let's put new headlights 100%, of course, front bumper 100%, and this headlight. In the meantime, I'm switching from the car. I need to, why it's focused still? Okay, I need to defocus, and look, I will take this one, okay, because we don't have anything else and we want jobs. So that is a single job, bodywork, it doesn't really matter. Let's take it and we'll keep doing things with our car. No, what we are going to do actually, let's just spend 2 minutes more. We don't really need much time. Just return all the parts. I had original part, beautiful. I have now one spare. Let's return all the parts back in the car, because I'm thinking that's the best way. I don't want to have a big mess in my inventory, and this is kind of what I want to do at the moment. And I think car has now everything. Just let us check for a second. Plates are missing, and interior, that can be done in a minute or two. In the meantime, let's check. So these are the parts, and as always, you know, my concept, I simply take a photo. I take a photo of the parts, and you can hear my phone clicking. And this is the LX550. Okay, LX actually. No, that is 55. And this is the one. So we need hood B. Okay, let's first go, I will explain what is hood B, because you see here we don't have hood B, it's only normal hood, but doesn't really matter, we'll go over that a little bit later. So front left fan, not front left door, sorry, this is what we need trunk, normal trunk, we need front left door window, front left, front, this is the first one. Okay, now all other parts that we need are actually not here, but they're actually in body tuning shop, okay? So this is just for you to know. In body tuning shop you have these things like hood B, then rear bumper B, this one, then left headlight C, then right headlight C, then left tail light C also. Where is left tail light C? Left here. And you see, so you combine these two. This is what customer wants, of course, and you can do that, you know, when you restore cars, you can choose this or that, whatever makes you happy. Now, what we want to do, we want to return to my photo so I can see it, remove hood, front left door, then we have to remove trunk, we need to remove a rear bumper. I'm reading again, as I explained to you. I'm reading both headlights should be removed. Left taillight C and front lap door window, this is gone, left taillight C. And the front window is this one that is gone with the actual door. So I'm going to put things back, as you can see, and don't forget to put license plates in. As always, you know, the license plates in horrible condition, and the customer doesn't want to change it. I'm not sure why. But, you know, what do I know? I think, as always, I say that is a little bit of bug. Why this is not changed? You know, 18% part, it should be changed, but it's not. So for me that is a bad implementation of mechanics into the game, but still. What do I know? Okay, that's about that. And you know, we need to repaint the car. When we repaint the car, we click actually here or go out of that assemble mode, sorry, and then we have to move car to another location, and that location will be our paint shop. In the meantime, let's check another body. Oh, I hate it, but I will take it. Let's take it. We need jobs. We need jobs. No, no way that with these jobs, as they are coming, we are never going to get to level 50 in this episode. No way at all. Set factory, paint the car, and that's about it. This should be, I hope, done. And let's try to see. Payment is okay, and the XP is 118. So, nah, not too much. I think I spent too much time basically for that kind of stuff. I will take this double. I simply don't have a choice at the moment. And I will immediately put this one there. And let's work on this one. Oh, this is the best job. I didn't even check. Spray car with factory paint. These are the jobs that you crave to get. And you can check that in the list I will show you. Just give me a moment. Actually, I can do that. You see, when you click here, it shows what needs to be done. So you will see when it's bodywork only, and it will say, you know, just paint the car, and then immediately take it. Because what? This? Okay, click here, then click on set factory, then click on paint car, and then click escape, and right click on the car, this, and done. 110. So you see, it was like 30 seconds, not more. The best jobs ever. Okay, let's see. We have crappy jobs, we don't want to do them. Let's check, because it's exhaust and stuff. Okay, this seems to be perfectly fine. Good. So we want to remove starter. I was checking exhaust manifold, because this is, if I'm not mistaken, loud when accelerating. That is on the bottom, so everything is below the car. Let's push it up and fix it. And now Merc is practically finished. Nothing here, nothing that I actually want to take. We have this middle muffler, which I will immediately, as you can see, exchange. So that's about it. Goodbye, done, finito. No more thinking about, oops, we don't want to do, we want to remove tire. No need to think about our exhaust system, and that's it. We need to remove this axle, and then we have to do the same thing on this other side. Okay, perfect. Let's do it, and then the front drive shaft, and then the gearbox itself. As you can see, not the easiest job, but this is almost like just a gearbox job, because the exhaust job had only that one middle muffler, which took us 10 seconds, so I look at this like a pretty good job in a way, because we are going to get a little bit more XP for actually 10 seconds of work. So yeah, I think this one was worth it. But when you have exhaust work with 5 parts and then gearbox, then yeah, it's tricky. But again, the fifth job, you know, in the line after all of these we spoke about would be definitely the dual gearbox and exhaust, because these are actually bringing a nice amount of money and XP combined, and they're not taking too much, even if they're dual jobs. So yeah, lesson learned. You have a new top tip. Basically, if you're taking dual job, take gearbox and exhaust, of course, if you can. There is there is sometimes time when you cannot do it. You have to do what you have to do, but when you can, feel free. If you don't have anything better, take a dual job, but gearbox and exhaust. So this is it. Starter, we are not going to forget starter this time. I need to push car down, put starter in, and in meantime, immediately we are checking. This is our job. Okay, single, perfect. Exhaust cannot be better. We are clicking here, mount mode, starter, and as I was saying before, I'm going through this very fast. You can always, nice payout, beautiful, beautiful, and 130 maybe, 100, ooh, 166, wow, that was nice job, that was actually pretty nice job. Why I'm doing this very fast, because we are on episode 20, and you should be very, very familiar with the game if you watched at least, you know, half of that or so. And you should be really, really capable of doing all these things without any issue. We are looking for the manifolds. As you can see, I always say that first check the manifolds, first check the engine bay. This is V8i, let's see, exhaust manifold V8i, this is the one. I don't know even, I might buy one for now. Not sure now, do I want to keep stockpiling parts as much as I did before? Because, you know, we are level 48, we are pushing towards 49 and 50. If not in this episode, next episode is finished grinding of levels. And then we are starting, you know, our journey in a little bit different way. And you see this focus, I really hate it sometimes. We will start doing some interesting things, you know, travel around, fix stuff, buy stuff, install some mods and things like that. So I really think it will be interesting. I'm hoping to front exhaust pipe B V8. Just a second. Front exhaust pipe B V8. Am I correct? Front exhaust pipe B B V8. Okay. Yeah, I'm planning to keep this series going for at least 20 more episodes, I would hope. But maybe, or even not that, but kinda 40 episode, 1 hour episode, something like that. I think we can do a lot of stuff, or if that goes well, we can keep it going, you know, forever until, you know, we basically do all the cars. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. We didn't touch anything here. Let's see, payment is mediocre at best, but 107 XP is always something that we will not complain about. This is again our job, which we are going to take. And now you understand what I'm doing. I'm pushing as fast and as hard as we can, okay, and trying to basically get to level 50. That is all that is you know, this thing about. You see, this thing might be not good, so let's remove manifold. And I do honestly believe this thing is not good. So first things first, let's kind of do, oh, I love when it has like 75 screws for no reason at all. But okay, fair enough, there is a reason for that. for turbo, I have the fresh one, so this is the one that we are going to change. I didn't even check if it is really faulty, but taking account the whole engine is nice. Yeah, front exhaust section turbo. Now you see, we cannot put things in, we have to push car up, because first we need to remove exhaust section, then put it back, then put car down and mount everything else. A little bit trickier than usual, and this exhaust job will take more time than actually is actually usual, let's say, than usual. I'm now slurring, I don't know why, but yeah, probably because I worked today for quite some time, so I'm kind of a little bit even tired, I would say. And you know, if I talk a little bit of things that you don't understand or cannot figure out, just excuse me. I will you know, kind of try to be more how to say, to use more proper English if I make some mistake. Okay, that's kind of it. Let's see, can we finish the order? We can. 104, beautiful. Yeah, I'm not native English speaker, of course, you can hear that. So as you can imagine, sometimes I will say things that are maybe bollocks and are not really proper or whatever, but I do hope you do understand me and everything is perfectly well. This is a brake job, the one that I really usually don't like to take if I don't have to. Let me see, the electronics for the brakes is here or not, or actually is there electronics? I think it's here. So the engine is, as you can see here, And this is the engine bay. These things are looking good, and we are not going to do anything except just go around and fix what we can, okay? Obviously electronics is good. I didn't even check how many parts, and I usually don't care. As you know, you can test brakes on test path or test track and stuff like that. It will show you all the broken parts and everything. But now when we demount them, we can see immediately what is wrong, what is not. But I'm not going to test things when I'm repairing like this, because it doesn't make sense. It takes more time than you know it should. So from my point of view, it's not worth it, you know, until you go to test track or path and stuff like that. You will spend 2-3 minutes, and I can in the same time do the whole job. So yeah, don't go there if you don't have to. Although when you're fixing car and you have a proper job with multiple, you know, different things to fix and stuff, there is no doubt in my mind that these things are nicely implemented in the game and very useful, and you will go there to these tracks and stuff and check stuff, you know, what is wrong, and get the info and things like that. And we did that on multiple occasions in our previous episodes. So please feel free, you know, jump in some of previous episodes and just, you know, watch a little bit, and I'm quite sure you will easily find test path or test track. I even have mentioned in description whenever I know we use them, so you can go there and check it. Now I will have to buy calipers. I know that, and that's something I cannot avoid at the moment. So let's go buy 4 calipers for now. As I said, we are starting slowly to go to the point where we are level 50. Once we are there, the things will be completely different. We are going to relax a little bit, etc., etc. We are going to do storyline orders. I will go through every single storyline order, and you will see each and every single of them. I spoke about that already in 2 episodes. You know, I was actually discussing that with myself and thinking like, should I or should I not? And I realized the integral part of the game as they are, they should be, you know, kind of really seriously, I don't know, not just mentioned, you know, these are the orders, but they should be really, you know, done properly. We should go through them, and I think that is the way to go, and this is how we are going to do it. So at the moment I'm not doing it. I want to grind it to level 50, but later, when we don't have to do these grinding orders, we are going to do storyline order much more, and I think we are going to have fun with that. I actually enjoy doing them, not good payment. And what is missing? I removed engine cover, and that was my actual stupidity. I shouldn't do that. I didn't have to do it, because see, now you have to get focused. Sometimes that will not work properly, but it's okay. Let's see, 111. Not happy with payout, not happy really with payout, and these are not the jobs I want, okay? Not a single one of these works for me. Let's go and buy interior for this beautiful car. I'm thinking interior shop is here, and it was 300 something if I'm not mistaken. These are, I'm sure, our seats, and this is our steering wheel. And let's move car like this for a moment, okay? Open the door, right click, interior disassemble, and then right click, interior assemble. And then let's put, oh, I had some seat from who knows, it's not good enough, it's not 100%. That's about that, okay? And now we are going to get out to this mode, and now what I want to check, look at this, 100%. Global body condition, 89%. What I will do, I will just go again to our shop, okay, here, and buy 2 plates, random choice. Okay, why not Portugal? Why not Portugal? 2 Portuguese plates, okay, and just put them on the car. I'm not sure even 2 or 1, it seems 2. 200% plates. We had 80, if you remember, 80 something percent bodywork. Let's check it now. You see, 100%. So this beautiful machine is done. 90,000 money units for fully restored car, plus a restoration bonus of 17,991. So in total it's almost, well, it is 100,000, a little bit more. Now, what do we want to do with that? I don't know. Let's check jobs. But you see, again, it's switching me to the mount mode. This is engine, this is brake. Oh, this is tricky. I don't know what to do actually. What to do. Okay, it doesn't really matter. Just, you know, look at this machine. It's beautiful, and we are going to send it to Dyno, and it can sit there. Okay, we need to change, put oil in the engine. That's always the actual last step. Sometimes I will forget it. I'm quite sure that happened to you also. It's something, you know, easily overlooked. And let me just see when it starts to overflow. That means it's done, it's enough, good. What I wanted to do actually, because we put a lot of performance parts in the car, we're going to check it on the dyno. We are sending it to the dyno. It can sit here for now. In the meantime, we have to make a decision. Oh my goodness, let's make a decision. Let's take a job. I didn't really want to do that, but all jobs are really horrible. Let's see, what do we have to do here? Brakes and exhaust. Okay, exhaust might be relatively easy. Let's see if this is manifold. It's not. It is a rear exhaust section at least, and I think you remember when I got one by actual mistake. I didn't pay attention. I didn't read, and now we needed it. So it's perfectly fine. And what I'm looking, ABS pump, switching to unmount mode, ABS module and pump, both of these are gone. Okay, and we are going to remove them and put the new parts in. So we don't have a ABS pump. We are going to buy, of course, a new one. Only one for now, because sometimes we get some that we can repair and stuff like that. So no need to rush, although at the moment we don't have anything we can repair. So exhaust job was mega fast, and I'm happy because of that. Let us check jobs. This is our job, take it. And it was super fast, so I cannot complain. Honestly, we have only brake job to do, and that's about it. Because I think exhaust job took us like 20 seconds in total. And that was pretty nice. We are now far into the second hour. Like far means 7 minutes into the second hour. But from my point of view, we are moving now, closing to our end time. You know, we have 50 minutes, let's say, in total. And we are sitting at 54,418 XP. To be able to go to level 49, we need quite a few XPs at the moment. If you check it, it's like 600-700, something like that. And that is at least 7 jobs. Well, let's say 6 jobs, okay? 6 jobs should do the trick. But looking at how jobs are coming, I don't think we are going to get enough good jobs, to be very honest. Yes, level 49 I expect easily to go there, but over level 50, over that, no, unfortunately I don't expect it. So the famous level 50, the last level in grinding, will be probably left for the next episode 21. And you see this focus that changes for no apparent reason at all, that I really cannot stand, and that's again a programming that it's not in its best. These are the small, you know, not really bugs. I don't know even, can we call that bug? It is an issue. You should just, if you came out, you know, from your car here, you should be spawned basically back here to see when you are going out of your focus. But yeah, again, that's obviously not on any priority list from devs, and I'm not even sure if someone reported that. It annoys me extremely, you know, it's extremely annoying. Something that's really game breaking from my point of view. and it shouldn't be like that. Let me see. You see, always brake caliper cylinder, it's never faulty, ever. That is the strangest things, and again, that is oversight in programming, of course. Someone didn't pay attention, and that is a small thing, and I'm quite sure it's reported and stuff. I didn't honestly pay attention or check. To be very honest, when I was working as a manager, you know, and community, I was doing many different things and involved in really some amazing stuff. Also, you know, like bug reporting system and things, and I know how these things are actually done and how they should be done. So I always try to talk, you know, from my experience and not talk some bollocks about things I don't understand. In all fairness, today everyone thinks they know everything, and everyone are entitled to their opinion, of course, but you should honestly try not to talk about things you don't understand if you don't have a clue about something. But if you have, you should voice your opinion. That's important. 113. Okay. Another job that is a job for us. We are going to take it. And don't mind today, because today we are pushing all these things as fast as we can. I do believe it's worth it, and that is something that will benefit us in a long run. Exhaust manifold. Okay, so exhaust manifold we know we need to change, and it's here. Let me see. This is the one that is actually fun, because we need to remove all these things first to be able to go over. You see, intake manifold gone, and luckily for us it is not screwed here, so it's okay. We can remove it and just go down and fix the things. Which one do we need? I4C. No, I don't have it. And now, as you can imagine, I'm starting slowly to buy less and less. Where is exhaust manifold? Hello, hello, hello. I'm buying less and less parts because we are going to do less and less these speed repairs and stuff. Although we will need parts, there is no doubt about that, but you know, we will be able to repair quite a few, etc, etc. So yeah, all of that is coming in the episodes that are following, because next one should be our level 50 done, and then we can have a proper fun with our game. I will install 10 mods. I already asked you and called you to tell me in the comments below what mods would you like to see. And you know, if you tell me, I will be sure to install them. If not, I will choose some mods that I like. This is front exhaust section I4C. Okay, well, maybe it's here. Front exhaust section I4C. Actually, this is the one. I don't need to go anywhere. And I think this job with this should be done. Payment is mediocre, but when we finish order, we are going to go up for 103 XP. And 103 XP from my point of view is always nice. It's perfect. Another job that we got, and I'm taking them and moving them to our lifters so we can work on them and still check for new jobs and, you know, take them in meantime. Exhaust again. Let's see. First things first, engine going around. I think this exhaust manifold is definitely gone. And let's change it. Also, before we change it, we will check this one. This one seems good. I honestly believe the second one is perfectly fine. This is 35%. Let's see, maybe I'm wrong. No, I'm actually wrong. I didn't pay attention because I was honestly thinking about something else, looking at ways how we can speed the things up. It was my bad. 35% is okay. So let's go below the car and do it. Sorry, a little bit hydration. Need to drink fluid. You know, guys, always drink fluid. Don't get dehydrated. I think that's the word. As always, I'm not native speaker, so don't hate me, please. I'm doing my best. Middle muffler. I think there were 3 parts. Yeah, I'm correct. Do we have these? I always buy these. Yeah, these are kind of very much always needed. Let's see, no payment at all, but still 103 XP for very short, sweet job. Nothing here. Let's move to this one. That was Bentley. I think exhaust, yes, exhaust also. This one, I always talk about that. This one I had the opportunity to drive. So yeah, W12 of course, I can tell you just, yeah, it is a beast. There is no any doubt in anyone's mind about that. It is a beautiful car and it is a beast. Although I am talking about that sometimes in some of my episodes, you know, I had opportunity really to drive and be driven in really super expensive, great cars, you know, not maybe so expensive, but again, beautiful, great cars, exhaust manifold V12. Let's see, we have to buy that one, etc., etc. And you know, before I had these opportunities, I was always thinking, you know, like probably every average man is thinking like, oh, Ferrari, Lamborghini, whatever, Rolls, doesn't really matter, any expensive car, that's the way to go. And again, you know, don't take it wrong, I do believe that's the way to go. Why not? If you can, you would be probably stupid not to do it. But the other thing is, all these cars are the same. Don't be misled, you know, once when you try a Bentley or Porsche or a Jaguar, and I draw all of that, Maserati, it doesn't really matter, you will simply understand these are just the cars. And yes, they are nice, beautiful, they have maybe some toys, or they're super fast, they're this or that. Still, they're just cars, and they're doing the job from going from point A to B. Middle, let's see what we don't have. What is important to understand, if you buy, for example, what is the mainstream car? Let me just check what do I need of these special parts. Front exhaust W12. Front exhaust W12, this is one. Some nice mainstream car, whatever you know, choose, even smaller car, or I don't know, Opel Astra, for example. Is it Astra? Yeah, I think it's Astra still. That is a perfect example. It doesn't have to be, it can be Ford Focus, or choose whatever you know you like. Some middle car, middle class, you know, that is it B or C? I cannot remember even now, you know, what section is that. And actually, I can tell you, if you have one of these new and stuff, that car will do the job perfectly well, as same as Ferrari. Trust me. Although, of course, with Ferrari, you will get points with girls or boys or whatever you prefer. And of course, you will be able to, you know, go really fast, which you cannot actually, because police will catch you. In most of the countries you try to go fast, either cameras or police will just get you, and that's about it. So you have to go to the track, and that's the kind of pointless, I would say. You know, if you want to go to track, then you can just go to track and rent whatever you want. There are so many tracks with so many different cars that you can rent, not only Ferraris. You have choice of everything actually. It's almost unimaginable, you know, what you can rent on different tracks. And yeah, when you look like that, you start to understand that having such a car mostly is just about status, about showing I have a bigger whatever than you have, you know, wallet or whatever you want, and yeah, that's about it. And these cars are great, but you know, as I said, they are not so great to be so much more expensive and stuff. It's simply not worth it, and from my point of view, you know, dreaming about that really, yeah, doesn't make much sense. It's just a car. 4 wheels and stuff like that, and that's about it. But I really wish all of you to be successful and rich enough to be able to afford whatever you want. So here it goes. I might buy just a Subaru Forester, for example. For me, that is the car, and that is actually amazing car, and the quality of these Japanese cars is still astonishing. And yeah, that's about it. And I will talk about some other stuff in future, interesting really, which most of the people doesn't have opportunity to see or touch. But at the moment, let's see. Ooh, this is horrible. This is horrible. What is the bodywork? Spray the car. Again, I didn't check because I'm going super fast through jobs. I didn't check, but I took the best job possible. Actually, I would say this is the best job possible, but I cannot say the bodywork. Oh, not back to garage, man. Sorry. Always these two buttons, set factory, back to garage, are confusing me. Because these are rare. You will always get like 10 normal body jobs where you have to change parts and stuff, and then one like this. So yes, this one should be kind of the easiest, best, fastest and everything, but they're very, very rare. We got 2 in this episode. In some episode we didn't get single one. So yeah, I would recommend, you know, whenever you can get these. Okay, these are all triple doubles and stuff, not something I want. Let's see what is this. This is huge brake job. I don't like it. That means we will have to change practically every single part on this car, on the brake system, but you know, it is what it is. Let's do it. As always, I'm first checking ABS, and I'm never checking brake servo, because as I said, I've never seen brake servo in these orders to be gone or broken. So yeah, faulty, whatever. That's about that. That's glaring bug, of course, same like cylinders and calipers, but I spoke about that already, about the negligence about the game, and you know, developing VR version of the game, which really no one wants, maybe, you know, a small number of people, and don't understand it again wrong. I don't have anything against VR version of the game. I love VR. I don't have VR because I don't think it's worth it at the moment. I used it a lot. I had opportunity, you know, to do development on VRs when people didn't even have opportunity to, you know, buy VRs at all and stuff like that. I tried some stuff that, you know, I would say, yeah, mainstream people never seen and things like that. But still, I do think, was this a ventilated one? Yes, just I will take also ventilated. I didn't, and these I will take a few because we always need them. But VR is pointless at the moment, you know, with all these standards, with no real standardization, with not knowing where it will go and who will make a next breakthrough in next few months or half a year, giving quite a big chunk of money for something I honestly cannot see it at the moment. And that is why I don't understand developers pushing, for example, a VR version of the game, which is perfect, and I've seen it, it looks great and it's fun and everything. It's, you know, don't understand me wrong, that's amazing, but I don't think it's really worth it. It would be much better to develop, you know, properly this game, fix the bugs, even, you know, make it in the special version, you know, so we pay, I don't know, 20 euros or whatever, you know, for a new version of the game or something. As I said, let's see what will future bring, maybe some nicer version of this game or something like that. Who knows, who knows. In any case, you know, decision to have the workshop was great. That's very clever. It brings a lot to the game. And we will go and use workshop in the future for sure. There is no doubt about that also. Let's see. Yeah, this job is a little bit bigger. As you can see, actually all of the parts are gone. So yeah, but still, when you're removing brakes, it doesn't really matter. You remove everything and you put everything back. That doesn't really matter how many parts are broken or faulty. You just need to check, you know, to be sure that you don't forget something, and that's about it. But this job is almost done. Pads and disc. Yeah, because when you look at the car status and when you look at the list of the parts, you actually can see how many of them is there. And if it's quite a lot, that means everything is broken or faulty, and yeah. You can, you know, experience can tell you how many parts you will have to handle. This should be it, I would hope. Payment is a little bit better than usual. Level 49, now we need 1,000, almost 2,000. That's of course impossible completely, so we are not going to go there. Now we don't have any job. Let's go to the dyno room and let's check our Merc and let's see how it behaves. So we come here, we go here, we say proceed and run, and let's see. You can see wheels spinning and stuff. As I said, we have a lot of power parts or performance parts in the car, and look at that. So we managed to get from 250 HP to 371. That is 48% gain, and torque is, wow, 556, now 45% gain. So this car, actually I'm quite sure on the track will just not go anywhere, and we will just go for fun, for test. And let's do that, why not? We didn't do that really. So we sit in the car, we click here, right click, we say start the car, or actually we say drive the car, and we say speed track, okay? And we take this one. Now, on speed track, as I said, most of the tracks in this game are completely useless and pointless. Speed track, also from my point, completely pointless. Doesn't keep your results. Again, maybe I'm wrong, maybe you know the better way, maybe results are kept somewhere, but you see it's now in top left corner, and when you finish you don't have a clue how fast your car was, stuff like that, if you don't write it down. In any case, let's see if this car can go forward without slipping and everything out. Okay, let's see. I managed to start the car properly. The driving is horrible, but still. Okay, 2.16 seconds to 50, 4.78 100 kilometers. I didn't put proper gearbox, like I should put the 5-6 speed even. I know which one can we put in. Yeah, this is the normal gearbox, so that is about our limit, what we can do, as you can see. 245. So we managed to go 246 kilometers, 204.7 to 215.5. That's nice. That's how fast this car with improved engine is. I presume if you test the same car with normal engine, it would be quite a bit slower the times. Okay, that's it about our Mercedes, and it's a beautiful, amazing car. I will leave it in the dyno for now. Okay, let's see. We wanted to push forward, we will not. What we are going to do, we will take our storyline order. As I said, this is nice thing, I like that, I like to do that. Let's see what is he saying. Yo dude, I need to get rid of my car, blah blah blah, make it pretty, body parts. And there is also quite a few other things, but I would say, what we are going to do, can we, first things first, we have here our tools. So let's do checking and let's use our tools, and I like to do that, it's fun. So this is our OBD scanner, basically computer. Water. Okay, this looks pretty nice. Let's see. We are checking the fuel system. We will use all our tools just to be sure that everything on this car is, you see, it's not okay, but simple things for now. I think 43% is, no, sorry, wrong one. What is acceptable? Let's check tires also. I think they might be faulty. Sorry guys, I'm drinking water, I'm really thirsty. No, this is also 43%, and this is what is acceptable in this car. Let's check electronics. I think the most things that we are talking here is probably, you know, exhaust and bodywork, and might be a little bit of gearbox, who knows. You see, there are few things, yeah. So this is why we are checking, and these tools are very useful for these things. Now, compression tester, if compression tester is good, then I'm happy. Okay, the engine seems to be okay. Perfect. Now, let's see. Okay, what I'm going to do next, look at this. I'm going to remove all the parts on the car. If you ask me why, because I can. Although I can see they're looking good, I want to be 100% sure that I didn't miss something. Okay. Just to remove them, to be sure that we have everything out of the way. More or less, that's about it. Should be it, yeah. And now let's check. Okay, so that's not that good. Front left seat, and we can again click here and say start the car. The car doesn't start. Okay, why? Can we move it? Let's see. Can we move it to our test bed? Cannot start the engine. Okay, so my friends, the first and foremost, let's go to lifter 1 and let's see. We do know that this radiator is completely broken. We do know that battery, I think, is gone. Let's charge the battery. You can buy new one, but I prefer to battery. Actually, it's not gone. Let's charge the battery anyway. Who cares? We don't really mind. Let's see. Radiator, radio, fuel filter, radiator. Okay, starter and throttle. There is quite a few parts that are here. Let me see. Fuel filter, throttle, and look at top left corner. When we remove the parts, we always see what is the condition, and also when we put you know, our cursor on the part on the bottom left corner, you can see if the part is already, if we figured already what is wrong, it will show you. Like here we don't see it, but we need to push car up. First, to remove starter, I will change it immediately, so we don't think about that. I can see the brakes are gone, probably some parts of suspension. I didn't check, honestly, I didn't pay attention. Yeah, these things down. Catalytic converter 1 is gone, second. Front exhaust pipe, not sure about this one. This one should be okay. No, this one is also not okay. This one is gone, this one is gone. The whole exhaust system is gone. Look at this. Look at this. All these parts are bad. Oh well, exhaust pipe 42%. This one was actually 42%. This one was actually acceptable. Fuel pump, what I want to do, I want just to recheck, double check it. Good, this is the 43%, and also let's check 42%. Let's see. Okay. And we wanted to put starter, if I'm not mistaken. Well, to remove starter, and I'm trying to approach it somehow. Now, is our gearbox okay or not? What I want to do also, I will just, to make it fast and efficient, I like to do that, you know, don't take it wrong, I'm just relaxing now, okay? I'm enjoying a little bit things, and, you know, I know the gearbox is okay, it's 43%, I'm just looking here. All of these things, as you can see, are 43%, they look nice and good, so we shouldn't have any issues with them. Clutch plate and flywheel, everything is perfect. So let's just put the parts back, and you know, not new ones again. That is my mistake. What did I say multiple times? And you have to remember that when you are doing these things, put original part back. So I'm now trying to remember and put original parts. We don't want to change for new. There is no, we can, actually we can, and it's okay. You'll always get enough money, that's not the issue here. But why to keep old parts or these older parts, original parts from the car, if you don't have to? So we returned the gearbox back in. Primarily I wanted to put starter in. That was, from my point of view, the most important thing. But in the meantime, you know, I wanted to play a little bit and check what's going on with gearbox and stuff like that. Okay, so we are going to put starter in, but again, did I? Ah, this is V8 starter. Okay. Let's buy V8. Again, I didn't really pay attention, and I should. But what have I told to you so many times? It doesn't really matter. Parts are always needed. You will spend the part here, there, doesn't really matter. You have enough money. Look, we have 880,000. Front exhaust pipe V8A. Okay, let's do something like this. V8A, and then we look for F, like F is somewhere here. EF, front exhaust pipe V8A. I'm actually sure we need two of them. Yes, we do. I want to change these things because they're not connected with anything, and we can change them immediately. We will not have issues. Catalytic converters, again, you see, we don't have them. I will buy 3 for now, a little bit less than usual. Usually I was buying much more. Okay, middle muffler we have, catalytic converter. I just want to change these things, and we will see now when we change exhaust pipe. A rear muffler V8, I don't think I have them, 2 of these. Well, we don't actually, we have seen that. A rear muffler V8, where is V8? The big one, this one. Let's buy 2, have one in stock just in case. But I'm trying, you know, to switch focus here. Okay, now we change these things and let's see. Exhaust pipe. So actually, you see this one, which I kind of thought maybe it's okay, it's not okay. So we are just simply going to change it and say goodbye. Good. Exhaust manifold, this is on the engine. What else? Throttle V8, fuel filter. Let's change engine parts, which we can. I would be happy if we can fire up the engine. In the meantime, nothing here. Good, we are moving forward. I would actually be very happy if we can fire up the engine. Let's see, can we fix anything? Maybe. And I'm fixing everything, don't mind me. I fix all the body parts, everything. This is all from this car, and this is something we are not going to fix, no need. But I fixed the parts from our previous car, why not? Now we need a radiator A. Not here, we need actually, maybe, let me see, I think maybe this is going to be much easier. Housing B, if I'm not mistaken. Then there is for sure 2 of these, and radiator was, I don't know which one, I don't care, I got both of these, whichever we need, we are going to use that one. So radiator comes here, this comes here, comes here, comes here, done. This is perfect battery. I think our battery is charged, maybe not fully, should be probably. Let's take it and we will check it, either fully or not, it doesn't really matter. I think it will be perfectly fine. Battery is here. We need throttle V8, which we have to buy. Okay, throttle V8 is always somewhere down, yes. Let's buy it, and fuel filter, we might have even one in stock, let me check. And this is starting to be to look better and better, if you agree with me. Let me see what is missing here. Not discovered. Whatever is not discovered is not important at the moment. What I want to see now, I want to see, can we actually fire up the engine, or is still no? Perfectly. That was my goal. Actual. I wanted to show you, because we didn't do it for some time, a test pack. So this is, we go forward, as you see in the bottom, accelerate. On the top left you see the status of the parts, the condition of the parts and stuff. Now we are doing, I'm keeping brake, and we are testing rear brakes. These are not good, I'm quite sure. We are testing front, we were testing front, and now we are testing rear brakes. Of course, I knew that brakes are not good, but we will see how bad they are and what needs to be changed. Okay, and now we are testing suspension. This is now the front suspension, and after that we are going to test rear suspension. And I love to do these things. This is for me relaxing, I enjoy that. Suspension seems to be okay. 43% seems to be okay. And average 43% means everything should be at least 43%. Yeah, so you see a little bit of brakes. And also what I want to do, I know that's a little bit funny and strange, but let's try to do it. If we can, no, I want to do this. Let's go to the test track. We didn't show the test track, and I think why not today again show test path, test track. We have like 20 minutes more, and that's more than enough to finish this job, and the next episode we are going to finish level 50. So here we have first acceleration test. As you can see how fast car accelerates. The driving is really horrible. Then we have that famous slalom test you see here, and you know, you should just go. It doesn't really matter speed or anything, just go and do this green highlights, go through them. Then we are going to do our slalom test on the suspension test. Not slalom, this is suspension, slalom was before, and then we are going doing the last part, braking. So actually we are just going to brake inside the box here, so just, you know, that's it. Speed doesn't matter really, nothing matters, it's just, I don't know, it's just a track where you test stuff. I like that. I cannot say I don't like other tracks, but this one I do like. I think it's good implementation and it's useful, because usually when you do these things, you test car, and we, as I worked in, I worked in repair shop and as a manager for some time, helping my friend. And actually, you know, when you're taking car, you're testing it, you are going out. Most of the time it's necessary to go out to see how car is working, and also when you fix it, to check it if it is fixed. So yeah, that's important. Now, part not discovered. I am honestly not sure what is that all about. I'm honestly very much confused. Is that related with body? Maybe it is. I'm not sure how interior is working. It doesn't really matter. Let's fix what we can. What we know it needs to be fixed. I think rims definitely should be also gone, at least 2 of these. Probably tires, so we will remove all of these and check it. Well, tires we did check, if I'm not mistaken, and they were okay. We will see. We will see. So, this caliper and everything is good. Brake pad, ventilated disc is 9%. Okay. Based on what I've seen, these things should be, manifold should be removed, wheel hubcap, no, 43, and this one, 43, okay? I would say return these parts back in, and this one also, and the brake disc is, as you can see, there is no brake disc, so we need to put new one. The pads, again, you're always looking 43, whatever is 43, it should be working, and caliper also, from my point of view, should be okay. So this is it on this wheel. Let's check further. Brake disc ventilated, rim classic. Yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm just to be on the safe, and you can also do overview, you see. So this is red, you know, it's broken, the orange stuff should be okay. So we know the tire, this tire here is actually okay because it's orange. We tested it with tire tread tester, if you remember. This caliper and cylinder are okay, pads are okay, but disc is not. We need to change disc. And we will see after that what is going to happen, because interestingly enough, I'm honestly now talking about the things that I don't understand at the moment. What are the other parts that are not good, and why? Because it seems to me that engine is okay, timing components are okay, engine is working, suspension seems to be okay, these bushings maybe, I don't know, but I'm thinking these unknown parts, are they really bodywork parts? That's kind of, for me, a little bit confusing. So we will see, we will see. Again, disc is gone, we are going to change it and return other parts that were taken originally from the car. Caliper also should be here, yes, and the cylinder should be here. Perfect. This rim, I think, is in good condition, and we can return it back, and we are now going to the last wheel, which seems to be okay. This rim should be perfectly fine, but the disc is not, of course. So on this car, only the calipers, not calipers, the discs were gone. Everything else on the braking system seems to be okay. And I think internal ABS and stuff is also gone. We will check that in a jiffy. Just give me a minute and we are going to do that. I just want to return all this stuff here to be sure it is here. So bear with me please, because as I said, I'm not 100% sure what's going on with this car. I'm too tired to think, and I'm just kinda, yeah, trying to finish this job, but we will find the issue. Now, what bothers me and what I'm going to do, these things are okay. Ignition coil. Why it didn't test ignition coils? I'm confused. Let's see. It tested, or we tested them? Okay. Spark plugs. You see in the bottom left corner, we don't have any info about the parts until we remove them. What I want to remove is this. Actually, this was what I wanted to remove, and also I want to check the thing that you have to check manually, and I will show you. This camshaft seems to be okay. Engine head cover is gone. Exhaust manifold is also gone. There is no doubt in my mind about that. ABS and this is good. So we will repeat the same here. Coils also, as you can see, are gone, but not coils, the coil cover. That's what I wanted to say. These things are also gone. We will check filters also. Spark plugs seems... no, all of them are good. Just wanted to triple check. Perfect. So let's see. We didn't find one part, 2, 3, 4 parts. So what do you reckon? How many exhaust manifolds do we have? This one. What I'm trying to figure out, and I'm now confused, I should be able to see results. We tested the car fully with our testing tools, and this car is behaving very strangely. I'm not sure why it doesn't show the test results. It's okay, perfectly fine. I'm just checking now manually because I do believe either I'm missing something or something is a little bit effed up at the moment. So yeah, doesn't really matter. We are actually just having a little bit of fun. What I'm thinking, what do you reckon these things? 43, we don't know how pulley. Okay, let's remove this. Let's remove this, and I will just do a brief check on these things. What I want to do, belt is 43. No, shouldn't be the issue here. I don't think so, honestly. I have no idea what I'm missing. I'm thinking at the moment, what did I try and what did I do? Just to approach from this side. Because I'm trying to figure out what I missed. I missed something very obvious, but as engine is actually fine, shouldn't be anything there. Suspension is tested. I'm not sure what is not tested at the moment. So let's buy engine. Can we repair something? Let's see. We can repair this one, and brake servo was okay. It's okay. Doesn't really matter. Let's return it back. And we will buy whatever we are missing. So engine head cover A and B. Engine head cover, so head cover V8 A, and engine head cover B, and coil. Let me see, I think you can do this, buy 2 of these. Okay, so let's just return spark plugs. I'm putting the original 43% in. And today episode, you know, this repair is a little bit slower because actually, as I said, I'm really tired and my brain is not working properly. So I'm trying just to finish this in a way and move forward. Let's see, 43%. Now I need to always to come here just to be able to put older parts in. Because if you were able to push engine forward and everything, then I think it should be okay. Cannot remember with these repair jobs how that works, you know. And even if we don't figure out what's going on, we will finish it in the next episode. At the beginning doesn't really matter. We have 10 more minutes, so I think we will need these 10 more minutes just, you know, to finish the episode and stuff. So I don't think we are going to fix everything. But no worries, all will be sorted in the 21st episode together with a level 50 and that will be a big thing for us. So I'm just going to return these coils in and check what is missing. I know that we are missing manifolds and stuff. We are missing this. So one manifold V8 we have, exhaust manifold V8, and I will put one more on the other side if I can. Let's see. And I was typing, but V8, where is V8, V8, the pure V8, this is the one. And I will put that one on other side, just give me a moment here. Yeah. Okay, now what we didn't do, you always have to, well, not always really, but it's worth checking, and that is actually air filter. Very often air filter will be ready for a change. You see air filter cover is also very bad condition. Base is okay, so base we will return, but we need new air filter and air filter cover. So let's buy two of these like this and air filter cover. So we're looking for normal air filter cover like this one, nothing special. I didn't check also, what I didn't check and what you should check are clips. I didn't pay attention. Are our clips okay or not? So let's see, we have all these clips. Yes, clips are okay. Sometimes these 4 parts would be clips. So, you know, just pay attention. Sometimes you will see clips as the parts that needs to be changed, and these are the things that you'd never think about. And I actually didn't, but I decided to check. Okay, let me see how many parts we are missing at the moment. We're not missing anything. Okay, so that is it. As I said, we need to fix that rim. At the moment it seems only rim classic 02. We didn't manage to fix it. What is the... Let's take it from the wheel. Just see. No. Rim Classic 0219. Okay, Rim Classic 0219. Rim Classic 0219. We need one actually, because the one we have is gone. We will take this and just mount, you know, on the new rim the original tire from the car, and that should be sufficient. And we have 8 more minutes in this episode, and I'm kind of hoping we will finish this job. We will not. I have to do also body work, which I really don't like too much, you know. Body work, never think I enjoy too much doing it. But okay, with these cars sometimes it's not problem really, and these parts are all okay, completely fine. Some parts we are missing, so let me see if we put bumper in, because the customer didn't really tell us to kinda fix the parts, to change the parts that are not of good quality. Actually, we got just, if I'm not mistaken, we have been told just to put parts that are missing. Am I correct? Let's check. Repair or replace. Okay, hood, front bumper. Okie dokie. Then I will remove. Actually, let me see. I will remove front bumper. Hood is not here. Let's check still. What else? front left fender, left headlight. Okay, front left fender, left headlight. Just bear with me. Rear bumper, left and right tail lights. I think we actually don't have them anyway. This trunk, original trunk, can go back in. Rear window, license plate. We might be able to finish this in time, and you know, we will extend the episode for a few minutes. It doesn't really matter. I'm just returning everything I know we don't have to change at the moment. These two we have. This is okay, this is fine, actually perfect. And what car is this? This is Panther. Let's go and buy parts for our Panther. Where is this? It's here. We know that we need front bumper, we need hood, we need, I think it was, let's double check just to be sure, left headlight and all tail lights. Okay. Left headlight and this one, perfect. So let's put things back in, and the license plate, don't forget, headlight, a trunk, beautiful, fender, no, we didn't buy a front left fender, that's my bad. Let's buy front left fender, which is here. Okay, let's put it in. I just realized I missed it. Okay, this is it. We forgot to put right side mirror, and we have rear bumper. We didn't buy rear bumper. How that is? We bought front. We have didn't buy rear. Oh, you see, focus again. It drops us on basically turned on other side for no reason at all. Okay, this should be from my point of view everything. He didn't ask us to paint the car, so I would say right click, not big bonus, but okay, doesn't really matter. Let's click and see how much XP. 145. So our storyline job is done. I'm going to look at this. We simply don't have a single good job. I will take this one to wait for us. I'm not going to do it now. I'm just going to put it on the lifter, and it can wait, for example, in the middle lifter, and that's it. So let's see what we have done today. We managed to restore this beautiful, amazing car. I will move this car now to the parking in the garage, because I do feel it can stay here for a bit. Let's move it to the parking. It is a beautiful car, and we can earn a lot of money if we sell it. We managed to go to level 49. We are missing how much? We will have quite a few things to do until we go to level 50, but we are pretty good. We didn't do anything, this is our job also, do anything especially interesting today. We concentrated on pushing forward with levels and, you know, kind of doing stuff, progression, finished the restoration of this beautiful, beautiful Merc. It's really beautiful, you have to admit. It's a beautiful car. We are pumping some cars into the garage to have, you know, later for the jobs in next episode. And all in all, let's get rid of our stuff in our... let's first, as always, let's go here. I don't think we have anything now. And then, not shop, here, let's sell what we can. Wait. I'm just thinking about something. I think I can go even to 91 and be sure. Okay, so everything is sold. What we could, 888,000, 55,600 XP. I showed you all the jobs that are most kind of best XP for the money. We did a lot of them. We didn't go outside. This is the outside world, as you know. We didn't go outside. We will in next episodes for sure. We didn't go to our parking. Actually, you can just check with me together what we have on the parking. Few cars are restored, few cars are not. But I think it is time now to start probably, you know, selling restored cars. Why not? It's never a big problem to restore another one. Sometimes you cannot buy them easily, but I think it's time to do that, probably starting from the next episode onwards. Well, that's it for this episode. I think we are at 2-hour mark. Thank you again for being with me, you know, sharing this space, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. As always, you know, if you don't mind, just press the like button. It means a lot. Also, you know, it is great if you can subscribe, so we have, you know, both benefit. I will have a new subscriber and you will have a chance, you know, to get notifications and see what's going on the channel. And after all, you know, share the channel with other people who like the same stuff, and, you know, communicate a bit. Leave a comment down below. I asked you already a few times, but please don't be shy. Leave a comment, tell me what do you think about these playthroughs, these episodes. What do you like, what you don't like, you know, what cars you like, what cars you don't like. That's what interests me, what cars you don't like, what you would like to drive in the future, you know, but be realistic, don't talk about Ferraris. Well, if you can buy Ferrari, say Ferrari, I don't mind, but, you know, let's be realistic. What we can and what we want is usually very much different. That's that then, you know, so like, subscribe, leave a comment, have a great day, stay safe, take care about your family, do something you love, and generally enjoy life. That is the most important thing. I will be seeing you very soon in episode 21. Until then, bye-bye.
Please subscribe to this channel, share and like this video. Thank you.